Here's a great drill that you can do without a net to help work on your hitting angles. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have an imaginary line. Now in some gyms you have a lot of lines, which is really good. If you don't, you can just make one up. You can get a pole, whatever it is, put some piece of tape. You just need something to visualize a net. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna change up these lines, all right? So the first one here is just gonna be straight, all right? And if I wanna practice hitting line, if I'm imagining the net is right there and I'm on the left side, I wanna practice hitting line, I'm gonna imagine a toss coming up, or I'm just gonna toss it up here and then hit down the line, okay? Now if I wanna hit line right side, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn a little bit off to the side here like this. I'm gonna toss it up and then practice hitting line just like that. And then if I wanna work on hitting sharp cross, I can imagine like the line is here or the net is here, all right, and that wall is over there. Then I'm gonna position myself so that I'm in that cross and I'm gonna work on hitting toward that wall, okay? So here's the net, toss, and working on hitting those angles. And then same thing for the right side. If I want to work on hitting sharper cross, I'm just going to step over to the opposite side and then imagine like the net is here. I can approach cross and then work on hitting so that I'm hitting toward the wall. And then that's working that sharp cross angle. Now, if we just want to work on hitting cross, we're going to have to angle the line a little bit. So if you don't have a lot of walls or if you're not able to move the lines, it can get pretty difficult, but you can use your imagination here, right? So I'm gonna imagine like there's a line right here, all right? So that's the net and I'm approaching the net cross and I wanna just hit cross toward the wall. And then the same thing, I'm gonna face cross and then end cross. And I can work on hitting deeper. I can work on hitting the angles from that position as well. I can work on hitting line as well if you have a wall there. And the reason why we're doing it like this is because if we just have one wall, we want to just hit that wall every single time so that that ball can just come right back to us. So we're changing our position, but still hitting the same way. And now we're able to work the different angles because we're changing our body position, right? But we're still hitting the same way and that ball's still coming back to us and we can get some more reps. Now, of course, if you have an actual net, then you can use that to work on hitting your angles, or you can get on a box and just toss some balls up and work on hitting the angles from certain positions. But this is just a really good way if you don't have a net and you just have a wall and a ball and a piece of tape or something to put down to visualize where the net will be, and then you can work on your hitting angles just like that.